Hello, good morning, everyone. I just wanted to put a little bit of inspiration this morning, so wanted to hop on a quick pop-up live. Today is Wednesday, July 20th, I believe. Is the 20th? I'm not sure. Let me know where you're tuning in from if you are catching this live stream. My name is June Colaroso. I am a tech recruiter, career strategist. I haven't been on here. I've been in a little bit of MIA, just refueling and just recharging. And I am trying to do a duo live, and I'm on live on Instagram as well. Let me know where you are tuning in from if you are catching the stream. But yeah, just wanted to do a quick midweek check-in. If you caught, oh, hello. So is it Janela? She is tuning in from the Bronx in New York, which I've actually visited before. I want to say almost probably 8 years ago. So I see Jo Beth and Scottsboro, Atlanta. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I wanted to kick off this morning before I start my work with a little bit of inspiration to inspire you if you are dealing with any challenges or obstacles, looking for work, starting a new business, transitioning into a new career. So let me pull one of my tchotchkes on my desk here. And if you've catched any of my previous lives before, you are familiar with my little jar of calm, which is a great little tchotchke on my desk, and it was gifted to me from one of my former coworkers when I got laid off for the very first time during COVID. She sent this over to me just to kind of give me a little bit of hope as I was transitioning from being employed to being laid off. But now that I'm working, I still use this jar in any moments where I feel a little bit of, stress, or I feel like I need a moment where I'm just gathering my thoughts. It gives me an opportunity to kind of pause throughout my day and read a quote. So let me actually pull this out, because I pulled this out this morning because I knew I wanted to do a quick pop-up live. And so this jar has a ton of quotes. Hi, Lisa. She is tuning in. Oh, I know Lisa. I've seen you before, tuning in from Chicago. Okay, Lisa, so I'm going to read this quote today, hopefully to inspire you. But this quote definitely resonated with me. And this says, "The day you stop racing is the day you win the race." I'm going to show that to you. Hi, people on Instagram. I'm on LinkedIn right now, too. Okay, so the day you stop racing is the day you win the race. And I was actually just talking about this with two of the co-hosts hi, Peter. I'm good. I'm glad to see you. Peter has been a huge support with all of my live shows. Hi, Laura. Good to see you. We need to catch up. I see. Okay. Nice to meet you. Okay. So I was talking about this from two of my great friends that I've met on LinkedIn. They're also co-hosts of the show that we launched, I want to say a month or two ago, called Career Hustle and Flow. And we talked about this because we often feel like it's a constant rat race, whether we are looking for a job, launching a new product for our business, trying to get promoted in your current role. And we often, like for me as a content creator on LinkedIn, sure, you definitely can send me your resume if you want, Lisa. What was I going to say? Okay. We often feel like it's a constant race, right? Where we're kind of comparing ourselves to other people in their careers, in their business, where we feel like we have to constantly keep up with what's going on in the world, what's going on in social media. And at the end of the day, I had this great conversation with Jessica Williams, my good friend, Resume Vanessa, and co-host of Career Hustle and Flow. I told her, because we were talking about this on a group chat, so at the end of the day, we are in our own lane, right? Yes, we may be racing, and trying to keep up with everything that's going on with our business, with our careers. But at the end of the day, if you just disconnect from all of the external factors, what other people are doing in their careers, in their businesses, and you just stay focused in your own lane and just understand that you are running your own race, right? You have full control of what's going to happen to you. And I actually was listening to this today, and I've been doing a little bit better as far as my morning routine, my self-care routine. I'm doing a little bit of meditation, journaling, a little bit of Peloton before I start my workday. And it's been going really well. And through my guided meditation today, the woman that led it said that at the end of the day, life is not about like what happens to us. It's about how we react to different like obstacles and challenges, right? So what I'm saying is, I'm hoping I'm making sense. What I'm saying is, you are running your own race. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. It doesn't matter. And I actually just did a quick TikTok about this yesterday. Comparison is the thief of joy. So I really want to encourage, especially to job seekers out there, if you are seeing people in your own network, in your community, or your friends landing jobs on LinkedIn, and if you're feeling a little bit of envious, the fact that they've actually landed a job and you're still on the job market, I really want to encourage you to, instead of feeling and being in a place of feeling envious, just try to be a little bit more positive and understand that companies are hiring. The job market is, rising again. And if anything, reach out to those people that are landing those jobs at those companies and ask for help. Obviously, they're doing something right? So maybe they could help you in the job process. Oh, keep in mind too that companies have great referral programs. Maybe they're hiring for more people, and they could possibly refer you, right? So I hope I'm making sense. Does that make sense to you out there on LinkedIn land and Instagram land? Laura says, we sure do. I'm so glad you are doing great here on LinkedIn and in live. Yes, I'm doing better. To be honest, I was a little bit of, reached a little bit of burnout, and it's a great reminder when burnout happens. Hi, Val. Hi, Samara. Hey, I haven't been on live in a while. I haven't been on social media as much just because I am working full time. I am trying to also conserve my time and energy for work, for my clients, for my family, especially for me, especially. So yes, it makes sense, Peter. I'm glad it does. Okay. So thank you for tuning in on this pop-up live. I really wanted to also just come here really quickly to do a little quick update, housekeeping. We are having, let me share. I haven't posted yet. I'm going to do it probably during my lunch break. But let me share this with you. Tomorrow, I want to say it's our 7th episode of Career Hustle and Flow with the amazing Valerie Mecki, my good friend, SEO writer and blogger, Ms. Jessica Williams, resume finesser, all things. She knows all things about job snatching. And we have a really special guest, Heather Ferris, who is a mastermind of all things Pinterest. And she's going to share her story, and she's going to share some tips on how to market your business on Pinterest to gain organic traffic. So really excited about that. I'm also excited to share that I was invited to speak at the Mom Project, which is a company and organization that I'm super passionate about. They partner up with great tech companies and help moms that are transitioning back into the workforce by presenting them great opportunities. And I am partnering up with my good friend and coach, Marielle de la Mera, and we are sharing some tips to help the community to build your brand that's going to attract opportunities. So try to tune into that. I will drop the link in the comments there. But I have to get going in a bit. I do have to start my work day. Let me know if you have, and I'll kind of stay on for a little bit if you have any questions. But thank you for tuning in on this random live. But let me know if you have any questions. Hey, Lee. Good morning. Good to see you. Laura says, I find it draining when comparing to others, so I try my best not to do it daily. I totally understand you, girl, because I have been there before. And it's normal, right? It's normal. And I think you just have to remind yourself that you have your own life, you have your own circumstances. So you really can't compare. Like, for example, I was talking to a friend of mine, and yes, I work full time. I am also managing my family and household and my side business. And sometimes I compare myself to other coaches that are single, and you can't really and have more time to devote to their business. And I can't compare myself to that person, right? Because we have different circumstances, different situations, different responsibilities. So at the end of the day, you just do you, boo, Laura. All right. Oh, Alex Chambers, good to see you. Thank you. I was feeling a little bit of it inspired this morning. Try to catch the replay because I shared a really great quote from my jar of calm, and I'll share it really quickly. It reads, "The day you stop racing is the day you win the race." I'm curious to see how you interpret that. But how I interpret this is just focus in your own lane. Focus in your own race. Don't compare yourself to other people's journeys. If anything, be inspired by other people's successes, right? Don't be in a place of. And I was giving advice too from like a job seeker perspective, because I know that people are landing jobs. You may be seeing a ton of LinkedIn updates in your community, and instead of being in a place of feeling envious and take that as a moment of realizing that companies are hiring, the job market is rising, and if anything, reach out to your connections on LinkedIn and ask for help and say, hey, saw that you landed a great job, saw that update on LinkedIn. What did you do? Any advice that you could give to me? I have been on the market for about 6 months now, haven't had as much traction. So if you go into a place of feeling curious and ask for help, then it may lead you to getting a little bit more clarity of what you need to do on LinkedIn, right? Or what you need to do in your job search. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna hop off now because I have to start working. So thank you so much for tuning in again. Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon. Have a great morning. It is almost 9 a.m. here in the Bay Area. But thank you for tuning in. Catch our Career Hustle and Flow live episode with Valerie, with Jessica, and Heather tomorrow. But I will. Oh, Julie, I was inspired this morning. I was thinking about you. Julie is my great friend and a client and fellow mompreneur. We had a great coaching call the other day. Really excited to share Julie's story soon. She is transitioning from being in the corporate world and starting her own business and company that's going to support all things in talent and hiring, and really just supporting really great initiatives that I'm super passionate about as far as hiring people and partnering up with companies, finding great talent from people that don't traditionally have the traditional background or skills, but really trying to empower them and being advocates for them, and presenting them with great opportunities. Super passionate. We both share the same passion of supporting diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives and programs. So really excited to share her story. Thanks, Julie, for tuning in. I hope you're having a great morning there in Texas. But I'm going to go ahead and start my work day. Thank you so much for spending your morning with me. Again, I'm going to read this quote that I read. Julie, if you didn't catch this, I'm going to read it again. The day you stop racing is the day you win the race. So stay focused on your own race in life, whether it's in your job search, in your career, or starting a new business. Have a great day, everyone. We will see you soon. Take care of yourself, each other, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye. I'm going to put my... Bye.
Now this for everybody fighting through the pain and the pressure. You know life and try to test you, but you promise not to give up for your mama and your sister, and your brother and your cousin.